Well, I think this is gonna go pretty well. Hopefully, I'm gonna speak it out into the air. I think this is gonna be my best looking stream because I actually got the settings changed to where oh yeah, I actually changed my settings and everything and adjusted to where it's actually gonna show up in like 1080p, 60 frames a second, and it's actually going to look semi-decent. So, yeah, assuming that the Wi-Fi and everything looks good. So we're going to see. But anyways, I started off, you might have seen there, I got my, whatchamacallit, my Fierce Deity mask. There's a little bit of, little tiny bit of, I think, because now that I'm streaming and playing it, at least on my preview screen, not the most sharp, but that's okay, it's manageable. Something else I found out, something else I found out when it comes to the amiibo is that I was under the impression after you scan an amiibo 5 times that you get a bonus and that you can then scan that amiibo twice per day. That is incorrect. You can only scan that amiibo twice one day. So after you use up your bonus day and you can't keep doing that. So little frustrating because I was like, oh, that's that's pretty cool, like being able to use it twice a day. You can basically speed up oh gosh. Oh, that's close. That's close. But you can basically speed up how quick you get some of the exclusive, like, rare items. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, I guess if you, depending on how you look at it, like, you're still getting it pretty quick. Because even if you scan it once per day, and after 5 days, you get to do it a second time, well, that'll stack up so that after 10 days, you've gotten to, scan it another time. So after 10 days, you've gotten 2 extra scans in, every 5 days that you don't get something. And some of them do take a while to get, so it can take a lot of scanning it in. Sometimes it's literally just getting on the game just for that sole purpose, but at least it's a little bit quicker. So I think that's actually all the amiibo. I'm gonna pull my drink over here a little closer to me. My vanilla Coke. So, for those of you that were not in the stream last time, because I did have some stream technical difficulties, last time we filled up this corner of the map. We came over here and got this tower, the Akala Tower. Came over here, we went and did a minor test of strength shrine. There was this one where you run around the island in circles. This one over here, the corner one, we literally just sailed over to Skull Lake and got a shrine. And then there was the one we had to climb the big rock for. So we got a couple of shrines. And I looked it up. You need 13 hearts to go get the Master Sword. We have 13. And we also almost have completed a second stamina wheel. Almost. So I figure, because it's in the thumbnail, it's kind of the title, I figure while we're over here in the corner, let's just go ahead and get on to the third Divine Beast. There is some other stuff we could dabble in. I think what I'm going to do is, after we do all the Divine Beast, I'm going to kind of just might have a separate stream where I just go through and do some weird stuff, some stuff that it's not as important with the main quest. Maybe it's just some extra shrines, going over here, going to cool little places on the map, showing stuff off, just kind of, making sure the map is filled out for one. Maybe getting some extra cool or rare items, leveling up some of my stuff, all that jazz. One thing I do, if possible, I would like to get by the end of the stream is 4,000 rupees, because right now I have 3,200, and we need 3,000. I think I was fairly certain we needed 3,000 for the house, to get the house, but apparently maybe it's not. Maybe we don't need rupees. Maybe we only need, what is it? I want to see, can I cut this down? We need 30 pieces of wood, and I only have 10. So that's how you get wood. You chop a tree down, then you chop it again. You get a piece of wood. So obviously it could be a little boring just watching someone chop wood. Okay, there we got 2 of them. And unfortunately it does kind of wear your weapons down ever so slightly. Of course, the dog is barking outside. So we're gonna go ahead and move over here, but again, I'm sure we can maybe find some ways to get wood later on. I'm more so concerned with getting over here and hang on. We gotta go free the divine beast. Did I miss where the? Oh, it's up here. That's why. So we're going to go over here to the Lene. Oh, the dog. But we're gonna go over here to Le Tower. Remote bombs and winds. Ooh. I just saw one of my guys, one of my boys is on Steam right now. I love getting those alerts. You get to see what your friends are playing. So we need to come over here. And we're going to be sailing that away. We're going to go all the way up here and sail up. Yeah, see, look, we are only 1/5 away from having a full second stamina wheel. Pretty much about a, we need 1 stamina vessel. We also have, left over from last episode, we have an extra stamina wheel, which thankfully gets used at the end instead of just using it like as soon as you start gliding or climbing or sprinting. So you only use it up if you get down to the end, which I don't think we're gonna even make it to the end of our stamina wheel before we land, which is good because we want to save that one for when we really need it. Same with the hearts, the 3 extra hearts, those will get used up first. However, one thing to note is that we cannot climb because it is raining, so if we have to do any climbing in this area whatsoever, we're cooked. What if we put this ball? Yay! Yeah, there's definitely, I think from what I'm seeing on my preview monitor, it's running sharp. It's just my preview screen. It's probably because generally you're supposed to run, like with an Elgato, you run it through to its own display, but I'm just displaying it off of OBS. Just because I don't feel like messing with the HDMIs and changing them around. Okay. So did we get any closer? Got a little bit closer. Let me see if I can do it again. Like I said, I want to try to make it as far up as possible because we cannot climb. So I don't want to have to do any climbing. If I can run up something, that's fine. If it's a very short, very minimal, I don't want to use my last one on this little tiny jump. Like if I can kind of cheese it, like that's fine because, oh, we got some octos over here. So we gotta make it, if we make it around this corner, we're gonna be a little bit closer. I think the game wants you to kind of take this little pathway, but I just find that it's easier if you don't. Problem is there is a lot of enemies on this pathway. Oh, he got me. Good for him. Yeah. Oh. Oh. I didn't realize that this was a dead end. What's in this chest? I'll take a silver rupee. Korok poop. Oh, dude, I love me some Korok poop. Yo, Jay, how's it going? We're just playing some Breath of the Wild. Oh. Dude, that's all this guy's doing. He's just spamming. He's spamming the emote. Okay. Boom. Okay, okay. Actually, I should have just let him do that. Can I still... Can I... Blah! I lost my hearts. Boom. I needed that, actually. The Lizal forked boomerang. No thanks. Is this guy... Can I cheese this dude? Let me just... That's one of my favorite things. I can just watch this. Oh, hang on. Maybe I can... What happens if I drop it on this? Boring. I want an explosion. Can I just smack him with this? Oh, there we go. That's what Breath of the Wild is for. Breath of the Wild is for smacking people with objects that they weren't meant to be smacked with. Is this a good sword? No, apparently not. I guess I can go across the bridge. Or do I want to go across the bridge? We'll sail over here, over this guy's head. And I'll tell you what, this is my least favorite area in the game. Maybe it's a hot take. Well, I don't know if it's my least favorite area in the game. It's my least favorite Divine Beast. Most of the time, Zora's domain in any game is going to be pretty cool. Like the whole water area, it's going to look nice. It's going to have some good music. But also swimming controls in a lot of Zelda games are usually pretty doo-doo. And I also just don't really care for, I don't really care for the Divine Beast. I think it's a weaker one. I don't remember much about the last Divine Beast in the Gerudo, the desert area. So I don't want to say it's like the worst. It is actually the worst one in the game. It just might be, I think I remember it being my least favorite. I remember it being the one that gave me the most trouble. The little mini game you have to do to get into the Divine Beast was a little annoying, and also fighting. Well, I don't want to spoil it for those that haven't played it, but you know, the way that they require you to get there, one of the things that they want you to do, it's very misleading on what you actually have to do. So, but we'll get up there. That's also another reason why I saved it for third out of the 4. Oh, brother. It's one of them fellers. It's one of them shocky boys. Can I... Oh, no, I'm not really here. I'm not really here. Okay. Okay, fine. Fine. Be that way. Be that way. I don't need you anyways. I think I'm supposed to read this. Or examine it. History of the Zora, Addendum 1, King Dorephan stands his ground. Around 100 years after King Dorephan ascended to the throne, a stray guardian crossed upland Zorana into our domain. The guardian seemed unstoppable. Our best soldiers' spears barely left a scratch on its metal hull. It was then that our King Dorephan, without a thought for his own safety, came out to face the guardian himself. With supernatural strength, he lifted the guardian and hurled it into a ravine. The impact of the fall left the guardian in pieces, and it was never to trouble another Zora ever again. The citizens celebrated the king's valor. From then on, their trust and respect for him grew beyond compare. You can still see the scar he earned that day on his forehead, a token of his triumph. Ooh, interesting. See, we're getting close. We can probably just hover on down here. Or paraglide, sorry. My bad. See, once we get there, we're probably pretty good. I think we're supposed to meet Prince Sidon somewhere earlier than this, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. I think you're supposed to meet him on the way, but we kind of jumped around and skipped around. Oh, can't run into that arch. Ta-da! Ta-da! Zora's Domain. Zora's Domain was peak in Ocarina of Time. I'm just gonna say it, man. The music, even though it was kind of empty, that's my only complaint. I think it's just because of limitations. But that game with like more busyness and bodies. And I love how if you listen, I'm gonna try to be quiet. It's not super loud. But it's like the theme here is basically the Ocarina of Time theme. It's a little different, but La Flat. You a Hylian? No. An obnoxious lie. An obvious lie. Where are my manners? I'm La Flat, Chief Secretary. Think you curious about the statue? Yeah, I'm curious. What about it? Lady Mipha? Okay, go ahead, explain. The former Zora champion. Her name was Lady Mipha. She was kind as she was beautiful. They say her ability to heal wounded soldiers was beyond compare. Those soldiers she healed, they are old and decrepit now, but they remember. For this reason, the elders of the domain all love Lady Mipha dearly. If you'd like to know more, I suggest you try talking to one of them. And who's this Lady Mipha? What do we really have to do anything? There's also just a shrine right here. Just, you know, if you wondered where it's at or couldn't find it, or you wanted a spawn point, you don't have to look very far. If you can't find it, you're doing something wrong, buddy. What is this? A silver longsword. That's kind of cool, actually. What swords do we have? Should I? Oh, also, I forgot to say, I have the Fierce Deity mask. Look at that. That's pretty sick. He's got the creepy eyes. Of course, I lose 5 on my armor, but my attack goes up. So, you know. I could go, because I don't have the attack pants. So I have 2 out of the 3. I just need the tunic. The Fierce Deity tunic. You could do this one. It's kind of similar. It's just green. Or I've got the blue one here. I don't think this looks that bad, though. Could be worse. I'll keep the armor here. No, the reason I was looking up here, the swords. Is there one I can get rid of? The Thunderblade? Yeah, get rid of the Thunderblade, dude. Bright-Eyed Crab. Fleet Lotus Seeds. Let's go in here. And as far as the... Okay, so I don't have any orbs. Okay, so I need a new set of 4. I'm going to get a heart container or a stamina vessel. Good to know. As of right now, I haven't had any issues with the stamina because now we have a lot. So maybe I'll work on some hearts. Who knows? Cryonis. Wow. Pushing power. Okay. Something tells me we're going to be using not remote bombs, that's for sure. Maybe Cryonis. Whoa, buddy. Slow down there. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think we gotta... We want it to... It won't come over here, so... We have to... I think we have to get it to stop, like, down here. But I don't remember... Oh, no! That was an accident, kind of, sort of. I wanted to get closer, but not that close. Oh, and there's a bomb, dude. Maybe I can just... We'll just keep that there. And then we'll go ahead and detonate it so nothing happens. Dude, there's so many of them there. Maybe I can... I bet I can stasis one. There we go. And then I'll... Oh, that one's... We don't even need to do that. It's gonna roll in there. Oh, I'm stupid. That's not what we're... I'm dumb, dude. That's not what we're trying to roll. The balls are just a... They're just a... Oh, gosh. They're just a distraction. We're good, because it's up there. Alright, that's fine. Let's run up here. Okay. Well, now I have the problem of having to figure out how to get that ball out of the way. I see. There's a little track. So we need this one specifically to stay. Can I push this one? Well, okay, that answers the question. So, oh, I'm stupid. I can just push it out from the wall. Okay. Then lift that there. That's gonna. Oh. Oh. No. Wait, let me open this chest. A Zora spear doesn't really help me, man. Oh no. Let me guess, back there. Yeah, we gotta. Well, now I got this stupid little this thing in here. I gotta just. There we go. Really, man. Okay, I gotta keep going, keep going. Come on. More! More! There we go. I don't know where it went, but it's not in our way anymore. This one's gonna be a little, watch this be a little time consuming. Also, what happened to all the balls? They were rolling. Is it? They just stopped. Do they stop automatically once you make it up here? No, dude, I wasn't paying attention. I started to use some of the reserve stamina wheel. Okay. Push that out. Break that. Lift that up. That's gonna roll. Now that's gonna roll down here. Okay. I think it was supposed to go up here. I think we were supposed to push it to where it... No. No, okay. Can we... If I break this... Okay, okay. I think I can just do a regular... Can I push it? Can I push it, please? Very slightly. Very slowly. Very slightly and slowly. Okay, that's fine. Baby steps. Baby steps. Okay, that's fine. Alright, come on now. Ooh. You got this. You can do this. You can do it. Just go into the cup. Go. Come on, dude. I don't want to use up more of my thing that I have to. Okay. Here we go. A little baby push. It's so close, man. Is there a little lip on this platform? Is that why it's not? Oh, hang on. Maybe I gotta push more. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's rolling in. Ooh, oh boy, that took a long time to do that. All right, let's get in here. Let's get this orb. Wish I could get rid of this freaking lag that's on my game, because y'all aren't seeing it, and it's not even on this other window. I guess I could. Guess I can pull it over here. Well, I guess I'll just have to do that. Wah, 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 wah. Move. Let's see if it's still laggy when I go over here and do it this way. Is it laggy on the game? Kind of. Maybe it's just having the preview window open is doing too much for it. I don't know. I was trying to figure out how to get it, but I can't really. Because I think if I don't think it'll let me pull this down anymore. Okay, maybe I'll try this. See how bad I play it. Well, this also has lag, so now I don't even know if it's what the issue is on my preview. Maybe I'll, hang on, let me see. I wonder if I can flip my if I look this way. If I look this way, then I can flip my camera. Sorry for that sound. Because I don't like when I'm looking like the opposite way. I like looking in towards the game. So let me see if I can. Here we go. Let's try that, I guess. See if this is any better. We'll see. This seems to be a decent amount better. Okay. Just not on full screen, so it's a little weird. But we're going up here to talk to the big boss man.
And who might you be? The Zora King is not accepting visitors.
Oh no, Sidon's cut off.
I shall escort you out. Pardon
There
my
he is.
manners, but are you a Hylian?
I am.
Why did
What
you
about
say
it?
so in the first place? Please, please come in.
That's the one that everyone likes, apparently. I mean, he's alright. He's alright. Not bad, but not great either. You're a Hylian, are you not? We're King Dorfan. I see the scar on his forehead. Ruler of the Zora. You did well to come all the way here. That object upon your waist. Is that not a Sheikah slate? Huh? Now that I've gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. You're the Hylian champion, Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion, Link, has appeared before us. We've met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears that you managed to survive. Extraordinary. Oh, I lost my memory. Come again? You say you lost your memory? But surely you must remember my precious daughter Mipha, yes? Do you not? Doesn't ring a bell. I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her? Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh? Oh yes, of course. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of a divine beast, Vah-Ruta. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? Huh. King Dorephan, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, how dare you speak so rudely to your king and his guest? This Hylian has come to us in our most dire hour of need. That our paths have crossed is certainly the work of fate. He is the key to saving Zora's domain. I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. That is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Sad. Lady Mipha apparently didn't make it. Link. Divine Beast Vah-Ruta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For as Zora, water and air are as one, so you would think this would not be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives are in very grave danger. So, that is Divine Beast Vah-Ruta, which is full of water. It's spouting. I'm gonna turn this down because I don't know if it's too loud. So, there it is. There it is. Ugh. Wow. The Divine Beast Vah-Ruta. Your princess, Zelda, often studied the Divine Beast. That is, in time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Sagan, who is quite shock resistant for a Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. This is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I'm certain you've already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruda's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the Divine Beast and appease it from within? So then, Princess Zelda's still alive? Yeah, in Hyrule Castle. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were? The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we can regain control of the Divine Beast, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous. Naturally, I shall help too. Once it stops rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link, let us appease Ruda together. Thank you, Link. Truly, we're in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Nice. Notice how it's supposed to be for a Zora husband, and, well, that we're not. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please, take good care of it. King Dorephan, surely you do not really intend to give this outsider the Zora armor? Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they've sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him, so why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. That Muzu was not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the Calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Vavruda, but now he's rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. Yeah. Sidon, I suppose that means you're going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I'd like you to try to speak with him. Sidon was looking for a Hylian to bring to Zora's domain, and now you've come, as if led by something. Okay. Ooh, ooh. And there's also one of these you can pray at too when you get enough orbs. Diving is beauty. Groove. Oh, you. Hi, it's me. I'm the one Prince Sidon left at the top of the tower. The name's Groove. In the end, I wasn't able to join up with Prince Sidon. Instead, I worked up some fighting spirit and jumped into Zora River from the top of the tower. Then I came back here. I was deeply moved seeing my reflection on the water's surface as I dove in. Yes, deeply moved. Deeply moved? It's my observation that a person's true colors shine the brightest when they dive freely into the waves. Congratulations on the new Zora armor. It's most impressive indeed. Wearing the Zora armor, even a Hylian like you can climb a waterfall and get back up here in no time at all. That said, if you don't mind me asking, would you please show me your true colors as you dive into the water? You can dive head first from here into the water below. It'd be true beauty made flesh. Please consider. Well, he said that we can dive back up. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Yeah. Well, I guess we can put on this Zora armor and test it out. Okay. That was, that, I don't know what that was, but that was not a dive. See? But we can swim upwards. Oof. And then you can glide, so it's a cool little way to get some... How do I just jump? I don't know, how are we, what? Do you have to run and jump? There we go. Ta-da! Blinding brightness, radiant beauty. Okay, now climb the waterfall and meet me back here. Good thing. Hit. We finally did it. We figured out how to dive. Fantastic. Can you feel that? My soul is on fire. It's pulsating with beauty. You showed me something truly special. Thank you so much. Now, come over here real quick. Okay. That was amazing. I saw your dive and waterfall climb with my own lucky eyes. And now those very eyes are flooded with tears of joy. Yes, I must thank you somehow. Fleet lotus seeds. Nice. Okay. Okay. Nothing to report. Thought that was Prince Sidon for a second. I know there's a way you can get more. There's more than just the Zora's, the tunic or the Zora armor. I know you can get the Zora pant, like there's like tights or pants. Prince Sidon? You don't have any fins. Are you a Hylian? The president of Prince Sidon's fan club. My name is Tula. Do you know Prince Sidon? Yeah. Just what I expect for Prince Sidon. His renown has even reached you, Hylian. Ah, Prince Sidon. Turns me to mush. What the heck? That pack of geezers shows up again, I swear. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey. Well, what about you? Oh, nice to meet you. Tona. I'm a member of the Prince Sidon's fan club. I can't sleep at night. I'm so tired. Okay, interesting. We don't know who this guy is. He doesn't have anything for us. Oh, what is this? It's another tablet. Hiori of the Zor, part Sven, who defeated the lie as the King Dorfin. There was a time when the purple of the land was threatened by the beast Lai, who lived on Pulmu Mountain. But one hind drove the beast back and railed to the Doan. The Zora helm won in this fight. No north of in the urns near Ulki. Interesting. It was there to or the deeds of the Interesting. Time has taken its toll on this, I'll say. So it said something about a Zora helm. Maybe I should have read it, not Goofy, and actually paid attention. Where was that? So yeah, there's a time. Blah 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 blah. So there's a Zora helm. One in the fight. One in this fight is north of the ruins, near something lake. So what's on the map? Is there any that says something lake? North of the ruins, or there's a couple lake. There's a bunch. There's Rudo Lake. There's Toto Lake. Mikau Lake. Lulu Lake. Which I like how Mikau and Lulu are right here, like beside each other. That's cool from Majora's Mask. Pretty neat. And Rudo, of course. We know Rudo. Let me read it again if they had another. No. See, but all four of this. So it's a 4-letter word. So that tells me it could be Ruda, or Lulu. So it's not going to be Macau. Macau. The ruins. North of the ruins. So I feel like there's something here if I remember correctly. But also could be Toto. So that's 4 different options. That really only took out Mikau. It could be in here because it looks like there could be something in here. And I'm pretty sure that Ploymus Mountain. Oh, look, Tal Peak. That's cool. Toto Lake. North of the ruins. So, I mean, I guess we could go to a couple of places and see, but it's not going to be a big deal if we don't get it. I mean, it's just another boost, like if you want the set. This armor was the main one that we needed. Where are you? Oh, wait, it's over here. Yeah. There you go. Huh. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Muzu, there is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister Mifa had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for Hylian named Link. What? No. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Zora. How could Lady Mifa possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mifa's statue. It is the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mifa's heart. Weird, bro. So the fish girl had feelings for us. I mean, I know Link, you know, everyone had feelings for Link, but maybe he's finally realizing it. Fierce deity Link is realizing it. He's finally remembering. It's a flashback.
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child. Always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now.
She just sounds like Princess Zelda, but she can heal.
I thought
That's
it
good.
was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then.
A love angle between the Hylian human guy and the fish girl. Not weird at all.
So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return,
They're just
what
having a
can we
romantic
do?
date out here.
We just don't seem to know much about what
And Zelda
we're
doesn't know,
up
bro.
against.
He's cheating on Zelda.
But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is
Sus.
over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young.
But she's got claws,
No.
dude. Link probably likes that.
Perhaps we could spend some time together.
Look, Mifa, I'm just gonna tell you right now. I don't think that's gonna work out the way you think. I don't think that's. I mean, it might be cool for Link, but I don't know the logistics of that. So I'm just gonna say no to that. What does it matter, Link? Are you unwell? Huh, you're quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter? Miva, I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There's no way you remembered her just now when it is most convenient. In any case, without solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Have you truly not figured it out yet, Link? Or figured it out yet? Simply take a closer look at what Link is wearing. Huh, you really think changing your clothes is going to make me... What in the... That's the Zora armor from before. Lady Miva made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made this special armor for. The fact this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mifa made it for him and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. This is why Mifa never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you already have it figured out. I never would have imagined she'd make that special armor for one such as he. Let's get me in the feels, bro. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I'm a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior toward you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. Hopefully we already have enough, though. That tall mountain over yonder is called Ploymus Mountain, and there you will also find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora. Aha! You must mean that Lionel. He's a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. It is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He's vicious, to be sure, but I'm certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need... at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Well, what do we have here? Seems you already have some shock arrows. Still, if you need any more, you can always go to Ploymus Mountain to restock. Link, I'll be waiting for you at the East Reservoir Lake, right by the divine beast. When you're ready, come join me there. Wonderful. Together we shall stop that divine beast's onslaught. Interesting. Well, now we gotta figure out what to do. So how many arrows do we have? We have 30. Okay. We have 30. They said that we wanted 20. Now it's a matter of, do I want to go up there to all the way up there to collect any more? Not really, though. No, I'd rather just go to the Divine Beast. Do I really want to fight a Lionel just for some shock arrows? No. I think I'll be fine. Now, where is he? He's all the way up here. I see. Ooh. So I'm gonna use this to hover over here. And I think, I'm pretty sure there's a ramp in there, but I thought there was a waterfall in there. See, this is another reason why it's good to have come here later when you already have shock arrows, because you can skip one of the most time-consuming parts, which is going up, climbing and running all the way up to the mountain, getting there, and then having to, end up, they don't really want you to fight the Lionel like you can, but more specifically, they're really just trying to get you to, like, you just have to run around, make a miss, and gather up the arrows. You don't actually have to kill them for it. In fact, it's probably better if you don't, because if you end up killing them before you get enough, then you have to wait until another blood moon. So it's kind of, and I think they do that on purpose, and they intentionally make it difficult so that you're not gonna try to like kill them. You know, you won't try to kill them. You'll oh yeah, let's sleep. Let's sleep until night. The goal is that you don't kill them, because then it would make getting arrows hard. Yup. Hut. Hit. 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 Alright, let's get it done. Let's go. Glad to see you're ready to go, Link. He's always got a shimmer, a little glimmer in his eye. Are you ready for this? Do you have your Zora armor and enough shock arrows? I'm ready. You never cease to amaze me, Link. Now, sorry, hiccups. I gotta get rid of the hiccups, bro. Now then, let us go and appease that divine beast as one. Here we go. Gaze now upon the divine beast's back. Those are the orbs we gotta hit. Do you see those glowing pink orbs? You'll need to shoot each of them with a shock arrow. With your Zora armor, you now have the ability to ascend waterfalls. So I shall take you up, right up to the side of the divine beast, and from there you can swim up and take aim. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Now hurry up and get on my back. Good answer. Let's get going. Okay, here we go. Ha! I am unstoppable in the water. So now he's suddenly big enough that we can ride him, and we're like yanking on his hair to hold on. I'll keep going at full speed. It's up to you to ward off Ruda's attacks. Are you ready? Divine Beast Valruda will undoubtedly use its ancient and mysterious power against us. Includes hurling giant ice blocks that we'll need to watch out for. I'll leave those to you. Okay, hang on. Oh. Oh yeah, because we gotta use normal arrows to hit these. That's what I made the mistake of the first time I did this. It's like you have to compensate for the. There you go. So yeah, I kept getting hit because they move at a weird angle. Okay, now here's where we want to switch to the shock arrows. Okay, wait, hang on. Oh, okay. We got one. Yeah, so now we have to do that. Hold on. Now we have to do that again. So as long as, honestly, even 20 is kind of crazy. You wouldn't need 20 shock arrows, as long as you're not using them for these things. Like, use regular arrows for these, and you'll be fine. Okay. We need a new bow. I guess let's use one of these. Okay. Yes. Shock arrows are ready. Swim! Is it laggy for anyone else? Okay, buddy. I need. Alright. Oh. We got these things. So now these follow us in the water. Bro. That lag is not making it easy. There we go. Got him. Helps to hit him early. Okay. Only 2 more, I believe. There we go. I wish you could hit like multiple per trip. I don't think you can, because I don't think it'll let you get close enough. Yeah, because there you go, it bounces you out there.
We move now.
Okay. Now, oh gosh, now we got these things. But this is the last one we're gonna have to deal with. Okay. There we go. Oh. Okay. Come on. Okay. Gotta get rid. Oh, dang it. It's alright. We still got plenty of health. 1 more block and 2 balls. Okay. Just these 2 left. Oh. Okay. Last one. Okay. Take us up the right way. Oh. Did not want to do that. I don't think this is the side we want to be on. No, I'd rather you take it. Okay. Whatever, just perfect. Guess I can go over this way. You did it, Link. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Alright. Link, look, the water spouting from Ruta has slowed down. Ruta is floating higher now. You wanted to venture inside it, right? I'll bring you closer. We're counting on you, hero. Do good work in there. So, looking at it now, that minigame's not as bad, because I remember the first time I was playing with it in like handheld, and I was trying to do it, and I had the gyroscope aiming, which made it a little bit more touchy. So this is far easier with the aiming, and because I came very underprepared and did not have enough shock arrows. So it's better the second time. It's still, this area is still like very dialogue heavy.
Show the enemy no fear. I'll see you back at Zora's domain. Farewell.
Which, I mean, it's a decent story. Like, I guess it's pretty heavy compared to the others, but still, it still could use some work. And like I said, water areas, and also, I'm not looking forward to this boss fight.
Finish the job.
Finish the job. I have to finish the story. Stealth tip. Crouching in a grassy field makes it harder for monsters and enemies to detect you. Hey, what's up, Antonio? You got here just in time. I just got to the next divine beast, the 3rd out of 4.
You're here.
I am here.
I must say that I am so happy.
She talks so slow.
This day has finally
Now, Ruta could be freed of Ganon's control.
again
Probably gonna tell me to go for the map.
prevent you from getting lost.
So there's a lot of water in this one. Makes sense.
The guidance stone there contains the information that you will need.
Keep in mind that the first time I ever played this game, This was the first one I did, and I was definitely very confused. But it can't be too bad if it was the first one I did. Let's see. There's an eye there. Oh, hey there, buddy. Slow down. Take that. Ancient spring. Okay. So this is where we're gonna come for the boss fight. I do remember this now. But it's also where you get the map. You bought college football 26 yet? Oh no, it's not where you get the map. Yeah, I actually did get it. I got it yesterday. And I played it a little bit yesterday. I played like 2 or 3 games just of like regular play now, and then I started my season today. So I've been playing it. It for the most part it feels just like the last one, but you know, with some updates, so that's fine. I'm not one of those like, it's the same game every year, boo-hoo. It is the same game every year, but I'm not like overly upset by that. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world, so. Because the game was fairly decent, so that's okay. So there should be an eye somewhere because we're seeing a lot of these things. Where is it though? Is it underneath us perhaps? Nice try. Oh. Well, okay. That's fine, that broke, so that's okay. There's a ball there that we're gonna want to get to fall down that way. I just want to get to the map. Because once I can get to the map, it'll make things easier to figure out. Okay. Because there's a one right there. Okay, I'm kind of like analyzing, figuring things out. Like I said, there's a ball. We're gonna need that to move. Here's this that we were in earlier. Okay. On this side, here it is. Yeah, there we go. Get out of here. Get wrecked, son. Is it better than... I think it's better than 25. I think it's better than 25 simply because it's mostly the same game with like a couple different teams added. The music is a little more varied. It doesn't just have the one same drumline game in the whole or the song in the entire game. You know, the same one that would play over and over and over again. It does have all drumline music, but it's like different tracks. I feel like the Dynasty is a little bit from the first game I played or so. It looks like it's got a couple different features. Creating your coach now is a lot cooler because you can do more with their style and the personality of the coach. You can like design them, but like before it was just like polo shirt or jacket. It was like short sleeve or long sleeve. Now you can like do all these different kinds of like the long sleeve, short sleeve, hoodie, sleeveless hoodie, like windbreaker jacket, rain jacket, vest, you change your pants to shorts, you know, however you want. You can do different styles. There's like 100 different faces for your coach.
You've obtained the map of you will see several
There's
glowing points in the take route back
there's some
by
pretty cool
accident.
stuff in there. I haven't played it enough to be like, oh wow, like I don't think it's a major improvement over the last one, mainly because I don't think the last game needed a major improvement. It's you know, at its core it's the exact same game, but that's all right with me, honestly. Let's lift this one out of the water. Okay. There you go. Good, easy first one. But yeah, I will say the one thing that I notice is that because most of the time when I play, I like to play online. Like I'll play in some online leagues or dynasties, and for the most part, pretty much everyone, like I have not ever, I don't think I played in one maybe where we played All American, but pretty much everyone always wants to play Heisman. Okay, I get it. Give yourself a challenge. A lot of these people are playing the game all the time. As someone that just plays it here and there and doesn't play it all the time, it stinks because I want to play with people and I want to be in a dynasty. But everyone and their mother plays Heisman. Well, Heisman most of the time is pretty difficult, and it's supposed to be the toughest difficulty. But sometimes it's like, okay, if you really, as long as you're not stupid, you can kind of hang in there and, you know, you can get lucky a little bit. You can make some good calls. And this one, you can play a perfect game. Like I started and I played a couple games on Heisman with a couple teams just against the Razorbacks to see. And the Razorbacks aren't even like a top level team. So I'm like, okay, let's just see. And oh, it's one of these. There's like all these different options. So it's like, okay, let's see what teams can hang with the Razorbacks. Wasn't necessarily looking to win. I was just like, hey, let's see, let's see which team can just do the best. Maybe it's not a win, but maybe it's hang with them, put a lot of points on them, have a really good defense. And I'm pretty sure that in every single game I played, like 3 or 4, I got killed in all of them because the first one, and oddly enough, I played as Delaware, and I came the closest. I think I lost like 27-10, and that was the closest that I had. Well, actually, no, I take that back. I ended up playing as Oregon State my last game, and I had a lead on it for most of the time. Then they came back to take it into overtime, and I got cheesed a little bit and lost. So it was a little frustrating. It's just kind of frustrating because, like, if anything remotely silly or goofy happens, it's always against you. It's always at the cost of whatever you're doing doesn't make any sense. But if it's for the computer player, then yeah, everything that they do is gonna be freaking. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me, dude? Okay, whatever. But yeah, it's just, that's how it is for me personally. Is that, like, I shifted it. The thing is, there's such a jump because, like, on Heisman, I could not do anything. I was getting my butt kicked all over the place. But then I move it to All-American, and I'm like, okay, it's just a little step down. I'm not wanting to play on, like, varsity or whatever. I don't want to, I don't want to play in the super easy, like, little kids difficulty. But I just don't want it to be, I don't want to lose every single game. I'm not saying I have to win them all. I just don't want to have to lose them all. If I'm lose, I want it to be because of something that made sense. Like, something I could have done better or worse. But it just doesn't feel that way with this Heisman. And then you play an All-American and it's like, it's just a joke. So, but yeah, like what you were saying, I agree. It is pretty similar to, I mean, it's pretty much just, oh, okay. Well, that's not gonna work. But yeah, it's very similar to 25. Almost to the point where I feel bad because immediately after getting it, like, it's probably the one usually when I get the game, I like immediately will go and like spend all night playing it. This was the first one where I was like on one hand, okay, good game, but on the second hand, or on the other hand, I'm like, was this worth spending, you know? And luckily I didn't pay full price. Me and one of my buddies split it on Xbox Game Share. So, because I honestly would have been probably a little upset had I, if I would have paid full price for it. I'm kind of confused. What if I just go all the way up? What is this changing? I don't see what it's changing. No, it's alright. Oh, okay. How do I get up there? I need to get up here somehow. Because that ball's gonna roll down. I need it to stay. But somehow I have to get up there. Oh yeah, I remember why I'm confused on this one. There's only 4, and there's only 4 terminals, but I remember them all being kind of a pain in the butt to try to get. Sorry if I get quiet for a little bit, it's just because I'm thinking. Let's see. So there's 2 in each of these gears. And there's 1 up here at the end of the nose. And then there's 1 kind of in the brain area. So that would be... So maybe I need to get up top. Because that one, I know I have to keep that one. But I can't. I don't think I can reach that to keep it locked. Oh, maybe I can. You'd have to be up there and freeze it. So I gotta figure out how to get up there. And this one has some water. Can I... Can I... Okay. But now it's upside down. So that doesn't really help me. So I need to do it at a different time. Like right now? Can I do it like this? Let's go. That's one of them down.
There are
3 terminals remaining. One in this might be the easiest one we got. Is there something down there? Okay. So there's... I gotta figure out how to get up there. Oh, there's a... Okay. Well, there's the eye. It's gonna be... on the underneath of one of these guys. Okay. Where is it at? So on this one... Maybe the next one. Is it? I think it's this one. Oh, it's this one right here. There we go. Okay, that didn't really do a ton though, because I still need to figure out how do I get up there. Oh wait, hang on. Maybe I can. Can I go outside? Oh, I see. I see. I knew there was a way up there. Okay. So now, as this is turning around, I need to lock this in place. So I'll take care of these. Then the question will just be, how do I get up to those and the other two? Maybe I have to. Okay, I wasn't quick enough then. Maybe I just have to make it in the door. Can I make it in the door and then will it I'm afraid to try. If you go in it upside down, there's spikes, so you can't go in it upside down. Let's try now. Let me see if I can. Okay. They're gonna shut, but maybe if I, okay, there we go. That's what I was wondering, was that if you go ahead and activate it, will it open it for you? I forgot to put think in that. Oh yeah, no, you're good. I figured that's what you meant anyways. Yeah, so you're good. Now I have to figure out. Oh gosh. Can I hang? Oh, nope, that's not what I want to do. Okay, that's fine. I think for the other two, I think you gotta come like swing around. I can get up to the head that way. Then I'll just save the top one for last. But yeah. Let's see. So that way I can swing up here. But yeah, I'll be honest, this might, like, I thought I was going to spend more time with college football. I think I probably will. Like, I know it's still early, but honestly, I'm kind of excited for Madden, even though I know it's going to be primarily the same game. At the very least, it's like, okay, well, this one's kind of cool because I'm going to get this one for the Switch, probably. 10 fire arrows, cool. Oh yeah. Hey, that was rude. There. Oh, can't take that. Okay. What's up here now? I bet you I have to turn the, yeah. I bet I gotta turn this one down so that I can walk down the trunk. But I'm gonna save that for last. Okay. What's the point of climbing up here? Nothing, just for looks. Where do I stand on this? Oh, is that just a way back up here? Oh, awesome. That's actually cool. So I'm still not high enough for the one in the head. Oh, I see. I bet that's up there. I bet I know what I have to do. I bet I gotta climb down. Actually, before I do that, there's something down here. Ooh, there we go. Hopefully it's something good. Ancient Spring. Okay, worst case scenario, I'll sell those for money. Swim upward. And then use the boost to jump up here. But it still doesn't tell me... Okay, so it still doesn't get me all the way up here. Got me to this chest, but I need to be able to get up there. So I might have to go... Might have to do the trunk first and then use it to maybe fall in from the top. That's the only thing I can think of at the moment. Okay. Would you stream college football transfer? Maybe. I thought about it. If I were to stream it, it would probably be if I found someone to play or like one of my buddies was playing. I don't know if I'd want to stream like just me playing. I feel like it would be kind of boring. I tried doing that one time last year for the game, and I didn't really notice much success. Okay, so I need to go. That's weird. Is this on the outside? Ah, see, I think I need to get up there. Maybe? No, that's where we came in at. I'm about to fall, so I'm worried. I also have the Rivali's Gale I could use. So that... Oh, I didn't even think about that. That could actually help me. I'm just going to go all the way to the top and see what happens. Okay. So see, if I get up here... Can I climb this? Okay, I kind of cheesed it a little bit. So where's the terminal? I don't know which one I'm supposed to save for last. Okay, I bet I have to drop in here. Okay. There's a mouth here, which means there's an eye up there. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Okay. Yep. How many do I have to go? If I do this, maybe the flames will subside. Nope. Come on. Okay, so maybe I pull them the other way. Maybe I gotta go the other way. Okay. Oh. Come on. Oh, that's...
The roof's protection is now ready to roll.
Oh, I'm stupid. I bet I have to open up the roof and then let the water pour in to put the fire out. Okay, I guess I'll just keep moving it back until the water falls in. Well, the water's right there, so maybe I need to move it back too. There we go. Put the fire out, baby. I just got a brief message that said encoding overload. Consider turning down your setting. Am I having lag on here? Someone tell me if you're seeing a bunch of lag. Some, I guess.
Just one terminal remaining.
Just one terminal remaining. I think it should be fine. Unless it's like skipping just incredibly bad. Does that mean I can I jump back up here? Through this hole? I just don't want to waste it in case that's not. Oh, let's go. Okay. No, let's have it go all the way up. The last one is definitely, it's on that outside end of the trunk. Can I do anything to jump up there? Will Revali Scale help me out? Oh, it will. Let's do it. Sheikah Slate authenticated.
All the terminals. Now you can start the main control unit.
Alright, now we're gonna go fight the boss, bruh.
Head there. Be careful not to let your guard down.
We have to head there. Alright. Oh, here's one of those things. Boom. Got him. Okay, so now we gotta go all the way down to this bottom area. All the way down here. And I also realized that I am pretty low on health, so let's do, I guess let's go ahead and use this. As for armor, I'm probably just gonna put on the full armor, the better set for this boss fight. Actually, I might give myself a little bit of shock resistance just in case. Well, no, I don't think this one is. I don't, you know, I couldn't tell you. We'll see. We'll just, I'll pull the good armor set out and see. Because it might get a little nasty in here.
Careful, that spear has a long reach.
Oh yeah, he does have a long reach. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, also let me put in my best weapons. 20, no thanks. Let's do the frickin', oh my gosh, 50. Oh, it's a double-sided though. This one's 60 if we wanted the boulder breaker. Oh. Run. Go attack him. Ooh. 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 Dang it. Okay. Whoa, Nintendo gamers. What's up? You got here just in time for Water Blight Ganon. Ooh. Ooh. Oh gosh. Thought I timed that right. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Go, now.
Run, Link. Run. Run. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh, almost to the second phase. Literally just one more arrow. There we go. Oh. There. Okay. That was one. 2 more arrows. Now I feel like this is where he starts to get nasty with it, man. Is this your, yeah, third divine beast. Yeah, probably my least favorite the first time I did it. Because you gotta, oh yeah, the freaking, gotta get out of the water, dude. Okay, oh, this is literally it's the repeat of, boom. Yeah, this is annoying though because you have to, I gotta use Cryonis to try to, well, that or I guess you could, nope. Yeah. There we go. Luckily it gives you so much time. Gives you so much time to do that. It's just time consuming is that the main part. Okay, okay. I'll attack. Okay. Thanks. Thanks. Just go, just go, just go. Ooh. Bodied him. Okay. Yeah, no, the puzzles weren't bad. I had a brain fart with it at first, but it was more so just me. Oh! Into the water. Oh, yeah, thanks for telling me, Mifa. I wasn't taking care before, but now that you said that, I think I will. Okay, fine. Yeah, good thing I got plenty of arrows, dude. Well, I thought I hit them, but apparently they weren't contact to the eye. Okay, buddy. Okay, come on. Oh. Oh, look at that. Pro gamer move. Oh.
Defend yourself against those ice blocks.
Thanks. Why are you wasting arrows? Bro, because you gotta hit him, man. You gotta hit the ice blocks. That's what you do in the Cryonis. Dog, you use Cryonis? Is that what everyone does? I'll be honest, for that one right there, and for the little puzzle where you're riding around with SIDON before, the little mini game, I've always used arrows. I don't ever think to use Cryonis. Just because I'm not, I don't know. I've already got the bow out. I'm like, okay, might as well. No, I guess I'll take the heart container. Okay. You've never seen anyone use arrows before? Well, now you have. The more you know, the more you know. Now you can say you've seen it all. Yeah, you can use arrows. Now, you're probably right about it's not the most effective way, but I have so many, I always just buy them whenever I can in the game.
Because of your courage, my
So,
and Ruta as well.
oh, okay. Question. Go ahead, I might have an answer for you.
By this freedom, to be with you once again.
Maybe I should be prepared for a hot take. Oh no, have I ever heard of... What's it gonna be?
Since I am now a spirit, my healing power would be wasted on me.
The imprisoning war.
So therefore, I would like you to have it.
Have you heard of what happened 100 years ago? Let me tell it to you from this
Need
point of
his
view.
grace.
This game and Tears of the Kingdom both have that issue, because I get with it being kind of open world and like doing them in any order, you don't know, you can't like,
I was awash in a pool of tears.
you can't do it in a certain order. But it's so weird because with the dungeons and the divine beast, and having like all of the cutscenes and everything, they structure it to where it's kind of a lot of the same because you don't know what order you're going to do it in. But when it comes to the memories, they have an order for that. So when you do the memories out of order, it's just like, huh, what? Why am I seeing the end now and then everything before that? Or you're seeing the middle first and then the end second and then it's like you see it all out of order. So it's just weird. They either should have stuck with like, I just think they should have done it where they maybe should have, each memory is not accessible until you do it in order. So like if you go to an area, you can't access that memory until you've done the one before it. So I mean, I feel like that would make more sense, but you know, I don't make the games, so but yeah, it just seems weird for the memories, which are like more crucial and more important to the story, that they're very specific, and if you get them out of order, they kind of rely on you, the player, to just piece them together and be like, oh wait, so this did this, and then you do that, and that's how it works. But with these cutscenes, it's like, here you go, listen to the same story 4 times. Can't be a short story, it's got to be a long one. You think I did? I'll tell you what, man. You know me. You know I don't make no game. Oh hey, there's a shrine right there. Maybe we should just go get that shrine. How does that connect? Dude, I don't know, man. Notice how it was at the top. It was at the top up there, and then it made its way down. Which, if we're being realistic, the water displacement from that thing jumping down, sailing down, whatever, that would have like pushed all the water out of the lake, dude. I don't even think the lake is deep enough for that thing. Like, that's a big freaking creature. And then it makes it up to the top. But you know what? Video game logic. You're just supposed to accept it. Don't question it. Just like that. That is 3 out of the 4 divine beasts. The only one we have left is the Gerudo one in the desert. I believe that one's the camel. I think so. Which, how creative. A camel. A camel in the desert. A bird in the air. An elephant that stores water in the water area. Sorry, I've been yawning a lot. Dude, this stream, for whatever reason, I've had the yawns and the hiccups, and I can't get rid of them. And I also realized I just talked through Mipha's whole emotional spiel. So, sorry, Mipha fans. I'm sorry I made you worry.
I wish I could see you again.
But in the end, the Link and Fish Girl romance is just not going to turn out. Sorry. But hey, now here we are, back as a little beam. Or a little ball of light. Da, da, da. A restorative power from the spirit of the champion of Mipha. When your hearts run out, you'll automatically be resurrected with full health plus temporary bonuses. So this is also a big help. I feel like this one in Rivali's Gale is probably the most helpful. I don't even remember it now. I don't remember the last one. She's no Urbosa. That's true. That's true. I'm gonna have to go with Urbosa over Mipha. Not, just purely because of the logistics of everything. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I think this power is pretty neat. I guess if you're pretty good at the game and you don't ever get hit and you don't die, then it's useless to you. But for someone that's not as good at the game, it's nice, especially when we get into Hyrule Castle. Urbosa is the most useful. See, that's the one I remember the least. I think because I did that at the very end, and at that point, like, usually, and I feel like how do I say it? In most games, the part that I will remember the least is the part right before the end. Like, of course you remember the end, but everything that you have to do right before that last, like, push to get to the end, I always feel really mixed on it. Like, in Ocarina of Time, the Spirit Temple, for me, now, I played it so many times now where I have an opinion on it, but it was also just, like, I don't know. I guess for Majora's Mask, the Stone Tower Temple, I know me and Bates are both huge fans of that one. He probably likes it more than I do. And I know that, what was the last temple in Twilight Princess? It's not the Temple of Time. The Sky, it's the Sky one. Not Skyview? He is. Chat, don't let him lie to you. The Sky Temple in Twilight Princess, City in the Sky, that one was good. It was just kind of complex. That one made me think a lot and use my brain, especially a couple areas in there. Oh, is that Sidon down here? Oh, I get confused because they're red with the blue fins. It's like, what's he doing over here? Lenny? I am not Lenny. City in the Sky is a real dungeon. It is. And then as far as Skyward Sword goes, that last, if you consider it a dungeon, that last dungeon where you have to go get like the different pieces of the Triforce, I thought that one was pretty cool. That one was pretty clever. But it's also, I feel like that's a lot of times games just are like, oh, the last one is just, it makes you do everything that you learned up to this point. But with this being like open world, they don't really know which one you're going to do last. So I like that it's not structured like that, but also it has its pros and cons. Dude, I could not stop yawning. It's either the yawning, and if I get mad at the yawns and I get them to go away, then I'm going to start hiccuping again. Because that's what I was doing at the beginning of the stream. Also, Bates, you'll have to let me know if the stream looks better. I think it looks better on my end, but I spent like an hour today trying to change some settings to finally get it, because I realized the first like 5 episodes I had been streaming in 720p, 60 frames, but 720. And every time when I would go back afterwards to watch it, I'm like, you know what? That's kind of fuzzy looking. Like, it's not the sharpest. But I think this looks a little bit better. Go to bed already? Dude, I'm probably going to go to bed earlier than normal. You know me. I've been staying up till like 2 in the morning the last like couple weeks playing Pokemon Scarlet. Okay. Yeah, as long as it looks good. As long as it doesn't look bad. When I tried to fix it the other day, it was tanking my computer. Yeah, I do. I do like Pokemon at the moment. At the moment, we'll see. Yeah, a lot of that depends on how ZA does in October, so. But, yeah, I've been staying up. But tonight, I'm going to get done streaming. And probably I'll go to bed at like 11, maybe midnight, which is early for me. I must reward your efforts. Here's this dusty old chest. Probably another weapon. The sword that seals the darkness. What sword? The one that they've told me about 2 times already? That's another thing. Every time they're like, hey, are you missing something? You missing the sword that seals the darkness? I did finish the DLC. I forgot to tell you that night that we talked about it. I literally stayed up till like 3 in the morning and I finished it after I did the Drayton fight. I just went ahead and did the rest. And then I did the fight with Kieran. I just went ahead and finished it. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty awesome. So I'm glad I did it. So that one's finished. I've gotten a couple more of them on. So like I think I'm like 5 away in the main Pokedex. I think I'm like 2 or 3 away in the first deal, like the Teal Mask DLC, and then I still have like 30 or 40. That last one I have probably the least like or the most left to do. Nice handshake. But yeah, so I got that one going for me. But yeah, still playing on my emulator. Still playing Pokemon Emerald, or not Emerald. Why did I say Emerald? I wasn't even thinking of Emerald. Pokemon Leaf Green. That's probably why, because of the green. And I did the first gym against Brock, which actually I started with Charmander, and starting with Charmander going to makes the first gym kind of a hassle because you know fire and rock. So, and I always, when I was a kid, or I say when I was a kid, I was a teenager. I was in high school, so I guess a kid. And then I played Fire Red for the first time. I played as Squirtle. And so the first gym was like stupid easy. It's like, oh, what a joke. Brock is a sucker. And so now doing Fire with Charmander, I'm like. But I got, my team right now consists of Charmander. Then I have a Spearow, and then I have a Jigglypuff, and unfortunately I had to grind it out with not using like the team or like XP share. You have to literally pull them out in and out. And oh yeah, dude, I agree. Squirtle's based. Least favorite started out of that 3 easily Bulbasaur. For me, it's Bulbasaur, Charmander, and then boom, Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is fine. Like him, Bulbasaur is okay, but like Ivysaur, and then once you get to Venusaur, it looks freaking ugly and disgusting. I'm like, nah, I'm fine. I'd rather have Pikachu as my starter. Don't you dare catch that one stupid Mon. I don't think I'm really familiar with the Mon that you're referring to. Now if you're referring to the Sand Rat, no, actually I didn't catch him. I'm probably going to. Maybe I will, you know. Who knows? But no, I caught a Jigglypuff and had to grind it out to I think level 9 just to learn Pound, because the 2 moves it had were Sing and Growl. Or I think Sing and Growl. I think that's, yeah. Because one of them was the one, Sing I know for sure, and it was another was like a stat change. It's you. We met as Leto. Jared Leto. And then what's I have a 4th one. I think it's Nidoran. Female Nidoran, but I'm not really using that one. I just caught that one just because I was like, no Annihilate. I know. I still probably am going to catch Mankey and then get to a Primeape, but yeah, I know. Mankey was never really one of my favorites. He was just like, oh, he's cool, he's neat. But then when Annihilate, I'm like, yo, Annihilate's kind of freaking dope, kind of cool. But Mankey and Primeape is just kind of above average for me, so I probably won't have him on my team. No, actually, in fact, since it's Gen 1, my fighting Pokemon, because I always have at least one fighting Pokemon, they're probably top 3 type for me. My top 3 types would probably be water, fighting, and a third would be either ghost or dragon, maybe. I don't know about that one. It kind of changes. Which one do you like, Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee? Maybe I like Hitmontop. Just saying. I have 10 of them. Oh yeah. You want some Luminous Stones? No, between the two, I have to look up and see, because I don't remember what they look like off the top of my. Hitmonchan. Okay, he's the puncher. And then there's Hitmonlee. Ooh, no, I'm definitely Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan was he looks like a weird, creepy ghost dude. He just looks like a brown rock, or a turd, with weird legs. So, no, I'm going to do Hitmonchan for sure, because he looks like a boxer. He's a spirit of a boxer who aimed to become the world champion. He's literally just, like, Hitman, or, not Hitman, Little Mac just died. Lil Mac just, yeah, 'cause that's. It's like if Lil Mac was in Pokemon and got oofed, and he became Hitmonchan. Do I not have enough? Oh, probably because I sold them all. Franc? No, we're good. We're good. Yeah, I think I sold all the. I don't think I have any luminous stones. Nah. One of these days I'll do a Pokemon stream because I know I did that leaf green one where I started I just played a random one for like an hour and a half. But now that I'm actually getting into it, I think it'd be fun. Hitmonchan is named after Jackie Chan and Hitmonlee's Chan Lee. It's kind of dope. It's kind of cool. Now I might have to get Hitmonchan on my team now after that. I mean, I like Bruce Lee too. I like them both. But as far as the Pokemon, Chan is way better. So then, okay, then who is Hitmontop named after? Answer me that. Huh? What about Hitmontop? Okay, so we did what we needed to do here. So only one left. But obviously we're not going to do that yet. I don't know how long I'll be streaming tonight. I think what I want to do is you know what? I know it's going to be, yeah, that's what I figured. I know that it might not be the most exciting, but I think what I want to do is I really want to, where is it at? It's on here. I want to get the wood for the house in Hatino Village. So I think I'm just going to go chopping some wood for the rest of the stream. I'm going to chop some wood. I think I only need like 17 more. So I'm going to chop about 17 trees and go get me a little guy. Little housey house. Little Mickey Mouse house. Ooh, sick bars. Chat, he's like, I'm not going to go Korok hunting for the next hour. I ain't doing that. You won't find me doing that. Knight's Claymore. Ooh. Here we go. Oh, just one wood? Come on. We're gonna go chop trees. We're gonna go undo all of Mr. Beast's hard work. Oh, 2 wood, yay. I personally like a good 3 wood. Ooh. Okay. We got 17. We need 13 more. Oh, there's some trees down here. These trees are probably like owned by the village, like the city, and I'm just like, all right, see ya, chump. That's me to the trees. See ya, chump. I've been saying that a lot. Where Olivia the other day, my wife was like, she was like, you realize you say that a lot? Because we were talking about sayings that we use and like where they come from. And I had to show her that, and I was like, it makes sense once you know. 1 wood, 1 Korok leaf. That's fair, that's fair. More trees. There's one up there. I was just looking for a field. I guess there's a ton of trees down here. But are these trees able to be cut down is the question. Do you speak for the trees? I mean, I don't think I have quite the stash for that, dude. And I'm also not Danny DeVito either. So you gotta have one of those 2 things, or just be both. Danny DeVito can do it without a mustache. Everyone that's not Danny DeVito, you need a giant mustache. And it helps if you're orange. And if you're short, I guess. Let's see, 5 more. Okay, got another Knight's Claymore. Let's go. Oh, I am not trying to climb the tree. Oh, let's go. Hylian rice. I'm actually quite in the mood for Hylian rice. This video of the dude walking around. Oh, dude, don't even get me started. I had a guy in high school. So I don't know if you remember when YouTube poops were all the rage, but there was this YouTube poop of the Let It Grow, like the little short dude at the end. Also, how did that landed on him? All right, buddy, I didn't want to have to do this to you, but you leave me no choice. Get out of here. Boom. Oh, that's one way to do it. I'm just trying to collect wood, man. Just give me the wood, bro. Just give me the wood. But, yeah, that... Oh, I got 31. Cool, I didn't even need that last one. Anyways, I'll just sail back down here. That YouTube poop of the Let It Grow, like the song they sing at the end, was apparently pretty funny. Like... in the dank meme community for like a week or two, and there was this band kid that was in one of my classes that would just come into school and play that song on his Chromebook every day and like do that, and he would T-pose. Of course he T-posed, and it was, I don't even know the right word to use. He just thought it was the funniest thing ever. And now I think I have PTSD where I can't watch the Lorax because when I hear that song at the end, and it was a pretty good movie. I liked it. And it's got some good music. And I'm generally not a guy that likes music in my movies because I'm like, nah, I want to watch the movie. I don't want to sing. Yeah, it is a very high school thing. Very, very band guy. Very band guy. Yeah. Yeah, T-posing while playing a YouTube poop of a Lorax song. If you didn't have that in your high school, I don't really think you went to a real high school. So, now we can go over here. Another thing we could do is we could go pay the Great Fairy that we found and see if we can get another, some more boosts. Hey. Yeah, I got 30 wood bundles. All I need to see. Good faith wood. Once you've got the money, come grab me. Dude, I've got the money. I'm ready. I'll shell out. There's a weapon in there that never sold. That's for me a gift. Gonna send Hudson up Akala to clear out some land. I'm sure Bolson likes. I don't want to be that guy, but yeah, clearing land. That's you want to say. Catch him before he leaves, Hudson. Oh wait, Hudson. What are you doing? Taking a break. Did you buy that house? Yes. Impressive. You're just a pup. Come again? Don't worry about it. Anyway, what? Looks like I've got to head out and leave this place. Why? I've been transferred. Bye. Farewell then. What a weird conversation. Who are you? I'm a carpenter for Bolson Construction. Taking a break. By the way, did you buy that house? Yes. Impressive. You're just a pup. Come again. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what? Looks like I've got to head out. Why? I've been transferred. Transferred? Might have heard, but Bolson Construction is planning to expand big time. That's great. Yeah, big expansion. Where will you go? Source Domain is north of here. We're going north of that, though. An area called the Akala region. It's pretty far. Yeah, well, good luck. Okay, then. Well, no time like the present, right? I should be getting on my way. If you'd like, you can come to the Akala region and say hello. Well, take care of yourself. And then it plays really sad music, like, he's leaving. See you later, son. But at this point, we barely know anything about the guy. We don't know much about him. So now, this is our house. We can come in here. And, yeah. This is our place. We got a house. It is a nice... Okay, let me take that. No, actually, the one I want to display is the Fierce Deity Sword. Look at that. That's pretty sick. And when we get some other swords, you best believe we're going to keep them up there. Hi. Hit a personal milestone. Time to get back and get leisurely. Though you look a bit judgmental for such a fine moment, you're looking at me like we should both keep working at it. You didn't have to say it. I bought a house. It's totally empty and depressing. That's you to a T. I see it in your eyes. Yep, I was like you a lifetime ago. 5,000, 100, 100 rupees. Hi. Need something from me? What you want? I can't see because my thing is in the way. Let's do house exterior installation. What can we install? Lighting, a door. What should I get, chat? House exterior. I can plant some flowers, plant some trees. Psh, I don't want that. What's up here? Oh, I can get, oh, mounts. Maybe we should do the mounts first. Let's do the weapon mount. I can get a couple things because I have a lot of rupees. A door? Okay, fine. We'll get a door. We're on. They're very aggressive. Perfectly installed. Give it a look. Yeah, I'll get a door installed. Whoa, easy there, chatty. Let me get to where I'm going before. Another sword mount. Now, let's put up the... Which one I want? Put a Korok leaf. The silver longsword. I think let's put up the Forest Dweller's sword. This one kind of looks cool. It's not gonna, and it's gonna burn easily. It's gonna break easily. It's kind of cool. It's a little like, you know, probably won't stay up there long term, but until we get some other ones. Need something from me? I want installation. I want a door. You might need that. You tell me I need that wooden sword? Is that what you're implying? And in case you run into lightning. Yeah, I mean, I thought I had a sword. I thought I had another sword that wasn't metal. But maybe you're right. I need to look and see. Okay. I thought my game froze. Hey, we have a door now. I need some lighting. That's what I need. Yeah, because I think the boulder breaker, the stone smasher, the guardian sword, and the soldier's claymore, is that metal? That's not. Are these made out of rock? These look metal. Why is this not? Or no, that just, never mind. The little tingle. Okay, yeah. The guardian sword. I keep that one specifically for that moment. I forgot. I was combining the tingle with being metallic. That just means it's new and you haven't used it yet. I'll do the soldier, or the... Oh yeah. Pretty cool. I still have some rupees, so I'm going to... What should I get installed now? Let's do a lighting. And then I can get a bed. And then that will be all my money, unless I want to sell some stuff. Which I could. It's very possible. Gotta get my mind right. Hi. Aw. Vanilla Coke. This stream is brought to you by Vanilla Coke. The Bolson construction noises intensify. Oh yay. We have one light right there. One and one. Nice. Alright, I guess let's get a bed. If I'm not mistaken, I think you can you end up putting like a table in there or something. Let's go ahead and get the bed out of the way. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the bed out of the way. If we need to, I'll run into town and sell some crap. Because I want to make my house nice, bro. The Great Fairy can wait. I have to have a fully furnished house. I'll tell you what, dude. If only it was this easy to get a house and furnish it in real life, dude. Houses in real life are freaking expensive. And furnishing it and getting all the crap worked on it, don't even get me started, dude. Okay, door. Now I can sleep in my own house. That? Really? I mean, I guess it's alright. That actually looks like that blanket might be kind of warm and cozy. Let's sleep until morning. Might as well. Oh, speaking of baits, I want to show you. I know who your favorite Pokemon starter is. It's none other than the goat from Pearl and Diamond, the Beast. I guess Platinum too. The one and only. Oh, I guess Piplup. Look at this. Look at this Piplup. Dude, this might be a top 3 starter. My favorite starter has probably got to be Incineroar. Definitely my favorite fire starter. Piplup, probably my favorite water starter. I like Squirtle, but I mean, come on, dude, it's a penguin. It's hard. I like water turtles. I like water penguins. I'm not so much his later evolutions aren't as cool, but like Piplup, man. Piplup was like one of the ones when I was a kid. I was like, yeah, this guy's legit. So I like Piplup. Oddly enough, as far as grass starters go, I hardly ever go grass starter. I think the only one I ever did grass starter was Sword and Shield when I did Grookey. And I used Grookey was pretty cool. Because then, I forgot what his middle evolution is. But then there's Rillaboom. Rillaboom was pretty cool. Oh, but I forgot about, in Emerald, I used Trico. I think that's what it was. It was like, or Treco. Trico. Yeah, dude. Trico. Trico was cool. Okay, and I know I kind of contradicted myself earlier, but the only reason I picked Trico when I played Thwacky, that was it. That makes sense. Trico. The only reason I picked Trico when I played Emerald is because he T-poses. He just is like... And I never finished the game, so I didn't get to his other evolutions, but sadly, I mean, he was cool, but I would probably actually put Grookey over him. So, I think on average, I probably am going... It's very... Not very often I go with a grass starter. I almost always lean water, maybe fire. Sceptile. Yeah, I found out, you know, I played against him the other day. So, let's go down here and sell some crap for some money. Let's see, where's a shop where I can... Will you take my money? Okay, please speak to me. I have things to sell. What are we gonna sell? Oh no, not those. Let's see. Let's sell the diamond. He's like, that's probably the highest I can go. Like, they don't have all the same prices everywhere else. I could sell the ancient parts. I remember, so Bates, you might have to remind me. I know that you use the ancient screws and springs and gears. I know that you use them for something. I just don't remember what it is. And I've been selling them the entire game. But I've also been getting them a lot, so you know, maybe it's not as big of a deal if I sell them. I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, go ahead. Why not? Sell them all. You've been selling them. I'm selling them right now. Okay, but for real, I remember that you do something with them, but I don't remember what for. Oh, do you... Hang on. Are you able to upgrade your runes later? The Akala Ancient Tech. Is that the one where you get, like, the plus? Oh, sick weapons. I thought somehow you can upgrade your runes, or am I thinking of Tears of the Kingdom? Dude, I don't know, man, but see, the thing is, I gotta pay for my house. How many do you need? Because I've been getting those pretty frequently. You do? Okay. See, for someone that's played the game, I've forgotten a fair amount of it. That's what I'm saying. Like, when that's why I replay games a lot, is because I'm like, ugh. You need a lot of them? Yeesh, okay. I also feel like I went the wrong way for the... Don't ever sell them. I will not sell them from here on out. I've sold my last of them. Yeah. I did get a lot, and that's why I was selling them, because I was like, well, they're worth a lot of money, and, you know, they were quick and easy for me to get more of. Worst case scenario, I can always just go to Hyrule Castle and grind them up. But go kill a guardian right now. No. You can't make me. Eventually I will later. I gotta get I'm getting all my stuff in my house. That's it. I'm doing it. What you want? Gear displays. Oh, how about we do very easy. House exterior, plant some flowers, plant some trees. I guess, I don't know, I'll do let me do another sword mount. You could go do a blank test of strength, that's true. Although I'm sure that there's plenty more in the game. I don't think I've done them all. AC kicked on. House, I'm coming for you. Ah. My headcanon is that Bolson Construction is actually they're the ones that go build the houses for Tom Nook. Tom Nook, like, he organized the business side of things, and then he calls in Bolson Construction, and that's how they literally get built overnight. Because, you know, they build things quick. Okay, so let's do a bow mount. Daruk's protection is ready to roll. Rivali's scale is now ready. Those are the only two I've heard this game so far. I'm sure the work ain't doing itself. If you can't pull the saw, then don't push it. I'm sure it sounds something like, Mipha's grace is now ready. And then, whatever the last one is. Like how you have to wait till he sits down. Yeah. Alright, I guess we'll put something on the exterior. Let's plant some flowers. Real men have flowers. Mipha's grace is ready. Okie doo. Hey, gotta get my mind right. The dialogue is so funny though, because it's funny because as many times as you're gonna get everything in the house settled, like do all the different construction stuff, there's like different lines of dialogue for it, so it's cool. Urbosa's fury is ready. What about Jigglypuff? Jigglypuff Sing is ready. And that's all the Pokemon I have. Oh wait, I forgot. I've actually had this for years. I got this little, I don't know if it's Lego or Duplo, whatever, but it's this little tiny Piplup. It's really tiny. I got this one. I think Olivia got this for me. It's one of those little ones that come in the ball, and you can peel the ball back, and you can have them sitting in the ball. But for such a small little thing, it was really difficult to put together. What you want? House exterior. Plant trees. Oh yeah. Oh, I can get a sign. Dude. Dude, I can get a sign with my name on it. Let's go, dude. I'm getting that after this, after the trees. Also, I like how they're making all this noise for flowers in a tree. I have flowers and trees in my yard. Cool. Those aren't very big trees. Hopefully they'll grow. They're kind of sad looking. Perfectly installed. Go give it a look. Yes. I want a sign with my name. I'm not gonna say it again. And also, I know you can get shield mounts. I'll be honest, the only shield mount that there's 2 shield, so I can't think of any bows off the top of my head that I've mounted. Bow mounts, I feel like are like a lot of the bows just look the same. The shield mounts, though, I know I use for some cool shields you can get later on, because you can get the Wind Waker shield, and then you can get like the OG Hylian shield. But I can't think of any bows that I actually put up on the bow mount last time I played. What you want? Only gear displays from here on out. We'll do a shield mount in case I end up getting that other shield. And I think I used the, I know on my last playthrough I had the sword mounts for the Fierce Deity sword. And then I think I want to say, I might be making it up, but I thought they put the big Goron sword in there. And then I know I had like the yellow boomerang from Wind Waker in one of them. That's all games that are weapons that are from like other games. What you want? Gear displays. Give me another. The shield, that Hylian shield, I think is one you can get. I think it's like right underneath. That one I remember getting pretty late in the game. It was a little bit harder to get. So at some point in the stream, I'm going to just go through and get some cool rare stuff just to have in the house to show off. I'll put Jigglypuff back up. Okay, I think that's all my money. I think that's all the monies I have. I have a sign. If only I could read in Hylian. Link's house. And their alphabet must be odd because the word on the right page. Maybe it's like the first word is house and the second is link because it's 4 letters. I don't know. Interesting. See, now we have I think these are both the shield mounts and that's the bow mount. I think when you get everything, I think when you get all the mounts and everything, then they like fill it up more with more like complementary stuff. As far as bows, there's the royal bow, which is like my nicest one, and then this ×3. This is one from Rivali, so I'll be a nice guy and I'll display that one. I'll keep that one for him. Then do I have any shields I want to mount? Not really. The knight shield. I guess it can sit there. You can remind Link of his days of being a knight. Do I have another sword I want to mount? You know what? Yes. I want to mount my leaf to remind me of my days from the Forbidden Woods. Okay. Yeah, cool. Alright, I think that's probably going to be it for me. I think that's going to be the stream. And next time we get on, we only have 1 Divine Beast left. We could go ahead and start to head all the way over there. I might want to, while we're over here, I might want to go over here to Akala to see Hudson. Talk to him, because I know it'll start a little side quest where you have to go and find people to do all the different, like, people's names that end in Sun, because that's a cool little town, little side quest you can do, and that's one you can kind of do throughout the game. Because I think you have to get, like, there's a Zora, and then there's a Goron, I think there's someone from the Gerudo, there's probably even a Rito person. There's, I think, a little bit of everyone. The Yiga clan. I remember that being a big part of one of the side quests, but I'll be honest, I forgot how you do that one. I know that there's a time where you can be traveling and the Yiga clan will surprise you, but I've been talking to pretty much every NPC or most NPCs that I found, especially traveling, and never once have I gotten ambushed. I remember that happened all the time. Is that when you're doing the memories? Because I'll be honest, I haven't done, if it's main quest. Or is it after you do all the divine beasts? I remember, yeah, because I remember you have to do it. Required for, oh. Yep. The Yiga stuff, or Bosa. Okay. Well then. I guess that might be what we do next time. Like I said, I'll go over and start the Hudson stuff over in Akala, probably at the beginning, and because I'm gonna save and get the Master Sword after I do all 4 of the Divine Beasts. Then I'll go get the Master Sword, and then after that, my plan will be to just find some goodies, because I know there's some like rare stuff here throughout some of the side questing. Pretty much any side questing that I feel like is like, I enjoy it, I feel like it's worth doing on stream, and I don't feel like it's too time consuming, and then we'll finish it up. And probably, of course, look for a couple more shrines too, some of the bigger, more fun, notable shrines. Dude, I'll be honest, I didn't even do that one my first playthrough, when I think I had like 3 or 4 shrines left away from doing every single one. That was one of the few that I did not do, just because it was kicking my butt, and I was not as good at the game. Maybe I'm a little bit better now, I don't know. Yeah, but I do not care for it. So, with that being said, appreciate everyone for watching. Appreciate everyone for chatting it up, hanging out. They thought, yeah, they did. But it's a story for another day. We'll talk about it if we get there. Anyways, I'll probably be back on Monday to stream some more. Adios. I'm gonna go yawn some more. Probably do some more hiccuping.